One of the questions or discussions I have most in the showroom is why rugs change colour. So there is an explanation. We call it abrash, but you can see in this example in the medallion there's two distinct shades of blue. The reason why this happens is that after the wool is taken off the sheep, it's washed, it's then sorted and then spun, bound and then dyed. The way that they dye the wool is they have pots of water with the dye over wood fires. The bound wool is then put in the dye and the dyer will judge by eye when the right time is to take it out. Each batch will be slightly different. So there's a number of factors. The first is how long they leave it in for. Then you've got the temperature of the water, even down to how tightly the wool is bound will affect how the wool absorbs the dye. It's then dried and then the wool is taken to weave the rug. Now what happens is rugs are woven always from the bottom up. They'll get to a certain point and the weaver will run out of one batch and move on to the next. Now to the naked eye they might seem exactly the same or very, very similar, but as I said, there will be slight differences. Move on to the next batch and it's a slightly different colour. This is what we call abrash. You can have very subtle examples such as this, or you can have more marked examples where it's a distinct change in colour. It adds texture to a rug. So a rug with chemical dyes and machine spun wool will be flat looking compared to one with natural dyes and hand spun wool such as this, where you get the subtle variations. It's sometimes complicated over time with antique rugs as well, so different batches will react differently over decades, and in this example this is probably what happened, in that one batch of wool has gone from what was originally blue to quite a dark charcoal. It's not a fault, it's part of the charm and the rustic way in which these rugs are made. And it's great.